Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe down below.
Hi kids, it's Pimmy again, and today I'm gonna color from my Sesame Street book. Are you gonna color along with me? If so, be sure you grab paper, because we always color on paper, and what your favorite coloring tools are. Mine are colored pencils, but maybe you like to use crayons or chalk or markers, or maybe you're gonna use colored pencils like me. Either way, just choose the one that you like best and let's get started. Today's page from the Sesame book is an activity page with presents, and it says up here which present is the biggest. Color it red. So I'm gonna grab a red pencil and we're gonna look around for the biggest one. Is it this one? It looks big. I don't think it's the biggest. It looks like it's the same as this one. This one looks like it's bigger, so I think we're gonna color this one red. But I don't want to color in the ribbon. I only want to color in the present. So I'm gonna do my best to stay inside my lines and just color in the present, not the ribbon. Because I want to try to make the ribbon a different color than the present. But maybe it should still be red, but a different shade of red. So we'll use this red one to color in the present, and we'll use another red one to color in the ribbon. And I'm not doing the edges this time. I'm just trying to practice staying in the lines without it. And you see how much more difficult that is for me than when I go around the edges? I keep goofing up. But that's okay, because the only way to get better is practice. So I'm not gonna worry about if I goof up and go outside the lines. I'm just going to keep on coloring and try to do it less often so I can get better. Now let's pick another red. Should we use this one? I think we will. I don't think I've used this one yet. It looks like it's still a new pencil. This red one looks like it's got some orange color to it. So how did they get a red color that has orange in it? They must have mixed another color. What color do you think they mixed with it to make it orange instead of just being red? They mixed yellow. But to get this orange color, they must have mixed in just a little bit. Because it still looks red, it just doesn't look nearly as red as the other one we used. And when you mix red and yellow, you get orange. But if you mix more yellow, it gets more orange. all the way until you mix so much yellow with your red that your red and your yellow almost just look like they're yellow. Because you can mix that much yellow to your red and do that. And maybe we'll use a colored pencil that looks like that in a little bit. But for now, we used this one that's poppy red is what it says there. One. And then we used this one that's called crimson red. So we'll add one crimson red to one poppy red, and that equals 1, 2. So we used 2 R-E-D, 2 red colors. Then it still has more for us to do as an activity. Which present is the smallest? Color it green. So we know it's not these two. Is it this one or this one? I don't think so. Those look like they're the same size as each other, just like these two do. So it must be this one that looks so small. I'm gonna have to color that one with some greens. And just like before, I want to only do the present. We'll color in our ribbon with a different color. Just like this. And that is the present part green. And I think we'll do the same thing this time. We used this green first, and that one's called grass green. And then I think we'll try another green color that I haven't used much yet. This one's really light. And they named this one Chartreuse. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna use this color because it looks neat. Look at that. It's a really bright, pretty green. So how did they make this green look so bright compared to the other green? Do you know? I bet they mixed more yellow into this green than the first green, because this green almost looks yellow. So this green they made with blue and yellow, and they used more blue in it than when they mixed blue and yellow for this one. They used a lot of yellow in this green and a lot of blue in this green. So when they mixed the two together, they got two different colors by mixing the two same colors. So we have the one chartreuse green that was so bright, plus our one grass green that's dark. And that's 1, 2 again. So we have 2 green colors. G-R-E-E-N. Green. So all together, we've used 1, 2, 3, 4. We've used 4 colors now. And now we're done with the activity to color our big present red, and our small present green. But we can still color in all the rest. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 presents we can color. So let's color them all. I think I'm gonna use more colors that I haven't used quite as often. This one is called violet blue. Violet blue just means that it's a purple color that looks mostly blue. Not very purple, just a little bit. And we'll color in all around outside of our ribbon lines, inside of our present lines. Just like that. Oopsies, I keep goofing up this time, but that's okay. Because that is how we get better, is we say oopsies, and then we try again to stay inside the lines, because the more we practice, the better we get. And if you're going outside your lines too much, you probably just need to slow down, because you're going too fast over there if you're getting outside your lines too much. And I think we'll make this one have a dark blue ribbon over here, like this. But not the present, only the ribbon that gets wrapped around and tied into a nice big bow. That's the part that we need to make blue this time. And see, that line disappeared, so I'm going to use my imagination and color in where I think the line should be. And I'll use whatever color we use on the present to color in the rest. Now I'm gonna use this blue, because this blue is another one I have not used much. This one is called True Blue, and I think they call it True Blue because look at how pretty and bright this blue is. It's almost like a sky blue, but sky blue is very light. This one, instead of being such a light color, where it's more difficult to see, is very bright, so it's easier to see. Even with me coloring so gentle so I don't break my pencils, this blue is still very bright. And we'll make this one the present true blue, like this. So these two presents are like opposites. One has a dark blue present and a true blue ribbon. The other one has a true blue present and a dark blue ribbon. That makes them opposites. So we used the one dark blue, plus 1 true blue equals 1, 2. That's 2 blue colors. B-L-U-E. Blue. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. 6 colors. Just like that. Now, let's make this one orange colors. I'm gonna use some orange colors that I don't use very much. Once again, this one is called yellow orange. So we should see a little bit of yellow in it, more than we normally see in an orange color. Because like I said earlier, to make an orange color, you mix your red and your yellow. And when you mix red and yellow, you get orange. But the more yellow you mix, the more yellow your orange looks. And have you noticed all the shapes on our presents yet? What are these shapes? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and they all look like they're about the same length. What kind of shape does that? Squares. Squares have 4 sides with similar lengths. They should be the same, but as long as they're close, we still call it the same. This orange is called Spanish orange, and it looks very similar to the one we used a minute ago. That was I forgot. I think it was just yellow orange. And that's right. It's yellow orange the first time, and this one's Spanish orange. And this one, see how our 1, 2, 3, 4 sides are different lengths? These 2 sides are short, and these 2 sides are long. And on this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides still. These 2 short and these 2 long. What shape has 4 sides with 2 short ones and 2 long ones? Do you know? It's a rectangle. Can you see the differences in these 2 oranges? It's not very much, but it's very little. One of them has a little bit more yellow in it than the other one. And that's 1 Spanish orange plus 1 yellow orange equals 1, 2. 2 orange colors. O-R-A-N-G-E. Orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've used 8 colors now. One more present. I think we're gonna color this one in with some purple colors. So we'll use this one that's called mulberry, and we'll color this present in like this. mulberry is a purple that has more red in it. So if it looks like it's got this much red in it, what's the other color we mix with purple? Or what's the other color we mix with that red color to make our purple? Do you know what color we mix with our red to make purple? We mix blue. Blue and red make purple. And when you mix more red than you do blue, it looks more red when you color in your purple. This one would be our ribbon. This one looks like it's pink almost. So I think how they made this color was very similar to the mulberry color. Can you guess how you would make the mulberry color look a little bit more light like this one does? You add white, but only a very small little amount. Very tiny amount of white would make your mulberry color look like this color. Because when you put a little bit of white color in your red color, you make pink. So if you have a purple like mulberry and you add white to it, you're gonna get a pink color that looks a little purple, just like that. But we're gonna count this one as a pink one and this one as a purple one. So we used one purple, P-U-R-P-L-E, and one pink color, P-I-N-K, pink. Now, if you count these twos like we did, we should get to 8. Can you count these twos in twos with me? Goes 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So our purple one makes 9 colors. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Our pink one makes 10 colors. And to write a 10, we need 2 numbers because it has 2 digits. 2 digits. And those digits are a 1, 0 to make a 10. Now we need to color in our background behind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presents today. So we're going to use this one. This one is a light aqua color. And aqua means water. So this color should resemble the color of water. And I bet when they were thinking about water, they were thinking about water in the sea and the ocean. Not water in your cup or in your bath, but out in the ocean with the sharks and the whales. Can you think of some other animals that live in the ocean other than sharks and whales? What about dolphins? Are dolphins in the ocean? Are there seals in the ocean? What about an octopus? Do you know how many legs an octopus has? An octopus has 8 legs. What about squids? Are squids in the ocean? Do you know how many legs that a squid has? They have 9 legs. And do you know what we call the legs on a squid and octopus? They're called tentacles. And they're really long. Unless they're just little tiny guys, then they have small tentacles. But when they're all grown up and big, their tentacles get pretty long. So what about jellyfish? Are jellyfish in the ocean? They sure are. There's a whole lot of animals that live in the ocean. There's even just a whole bunch of fish. But now we are done coloring in our background with our aqua color. So we're all done with one aqua. A-Q-U-A. Aqua. And aqua just means water. So let's count our 2's as 2's again, so we skip our odd numbers and only count our even numbers. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. When we count by 2's, like that. Then we have 1's, so from 8 we have 9, 10, and 11. 11 colors. And once again, that's 1, 2 digits to write down 11. And for 11, those 2 digits are 1 and a 1. So, all done, we used 11 colors. C-O-L-O-R-S. All done. I hope you had fun coloring in our 6 presents today, like I did. And we even counted by 2's, where we skip some numbers, because when you count by 2's, you don't have to count them all. But first you have to know your numbers so you know which ones to skip. So you have to keep practicing counting all those numbers so you can get better at it. So, with our 11 colors and our 6 presents, we're all done today. So until next time, bye-bye!
Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe down below.